Welcome to Dear Girl with Alice, where we meditate, practice yoga, and enhance our wellness. This 15-minute session is designed to calm your nervous system, reduce anxiety, and promote relaxation. If you're new to yoga, this video is perfect for you. Discover foundational poses to get started, and if you're a returning yogi, take in the beautiful scenery while refreshing your favorite moves. I'm Alice, and thank you for joining me today. Now come to a child's pose by gently sinking your hips towards your heels with your arms extended, stretching through your shoulders and back. Taking a few moments to breathe here. And if you would like, you may tent your fingers to enhance the stretch in your shoulder blades. Continue to take in deep breaths, inhaling for 2 counts, exhaling for 1. Inhaling for 2, exhaling for 1. Continue to breathe here. Now let's come to all fours. We're going to begin to flow between cat and cow poses to warm up the spine, releasing tension and promoting flexibility in your back. You're going to inhale for cow, exhale for cat. Inhale for cow, exhale for cat. Make sure your shoulders are directly above your wrists and your hips directly above your knees. We're going to begin to do some leg extensions. Extend one leg at a time from the tabletop to strengthen and stretch the lower back. As you stretch each leg, make sure to feel that stretch in your ankles. This is a great calf stretch. Let's prepare bird dog pose. So from tabletop, you're extending the leg and the arm. It's extending one arm and the opposite leg. Here you're engaging the core and improving balance. So when you extend your left leg, you may extend your right arm. And when you extend your right leg, you may extend your left arm. Continue to breathe here at your own pace, engaging the core muscles. You may also rest in child's pose, sinking your hips and reaching your arms forward for a moment of grounding. And continue to breathe here. Now come to a tabletop in preparation for bird duck crunch variation. Pull your knee towards your nose while holding that bird dog pose, engaging your core and enhancing stability. You're going to exhale when you crunch, inhale as you extend the arm and the leg. Inhale and exhale. You're going to be extending that left leg and the right arm. And again, we're going to repeat that on the other side by extending the right leg and left arm. We're exhaling on that crunch. We're going to do another leg extension, and this time you're gently pressing into your heel to deepen the stretch You feel that stretch in your calf muscles. As you're extending your right leg over your left leg, really feel that stretch. And your left leg over your right leg. Continue to feel that stretch in your calf muscles and your quads. You're still maintaining the tabletop position. Make sure the shoulders are over your wrists. Now we're going to come to a down dog. Pressing your heels towards the mat to stretch your hamstring and calves. You may also pedal out your feet and gently walk your dog. Continue to breathe here. Inhaling for 2. Exhaling for 1. Inhaling for 2. Exhaling for 1. You may also have a variation here where you're pressing your toes into the back of your heel. Bring your left leg over your right heel, your right leg over your left heel, and press into that heel. It's a great calf stretch. I'm going to do a 3-legged dog. You're lifting one leg high in down dog to stretch your hips and build the strength in the core. You could stretch your right leg back. You can rotate that ankle and the feet. Take a few breaths here. Do it on the other side by extending your left leg. Come to a low lunge by stepping your left foot forward. You're going to have that 90-degree bend ideally. You're stretching your hip flexors and preparing for deeper leg work. You're going to be stretching that left hamstring by extending that leg and point and flex those toes. Return to down dog, pressing through your hands and feet to elongate your body. When you lift that right leg, we're going to be bringing it to a low lunge. Your right leg is bent, left knee's on the mat, shoulders are square, your palms are facing one another, and you're extending those arms reaching for the sky. We're going to extend that right leg, pointing and flexing our toes for a hamstring stretch. Try to have your back straight. You may use props here as well. Now come to a down dog. Pedal out those feet and come to a child's pose. Are you going to come to a tabletop again, a down dog? Extend your left leg. And come for a half split variation by rotating your leg. You rotate your leg outward, stretching your calf. You're going to be rotating it from side to side and really feel that stretch also in your hamstrings. Once again, you're going to come to a down dog, pedaling out the feet. And we'll repeat the sequence on the other side by extending your right leg, bringing it between our arms. Extend that right foot, point and flex, and you're rotating your legs. You could tighten your fingers here or palms flat on the floor. You come back to down dog. Alright, come to another child's pose, tenting your fingers. may do another variation by extending your arms to one side, feeling the stretch on the left side of your arms, and you could do that stretch again on the left side, feeling the stretch in the right side of your body. You can also do a prayer here. Stretch the arms. All right, come to a down dog and walk those hands to your legs. Hang out here in a fold, clasping your elbows and bending your right knee and then the left knee, swaying from side to side, feeling the stretch in your hamstrings. Walk out those arms and come to again a down dog. And this is another down dog variation where you're walking your feet to your hands and you're crisscrossing those legs. In a forward fold, now you're crisscrossing those legs. Change the cross. This is a great way to again stretch those hamstrings and calves. Maintain that forward fold by clasping those elbows. You may also put your palms flat on the mat and bend those knees. Feel the stretch in your lower back. That chest is against your thighs. Come back to the mat and stretching out the lower back and having the chest against our thighs and extending those legs. Seated forward fold. You may practice a variation here by crossing your ankles. Now let's come to the mat for our final sequence. You may cross your legs here and stretch those ankles. Lying on your back, again you're crossing your legs and pressing your hands into your ankles for a gentle stretch. Now for single leg stretches, you can bend one knee, bend the left knee and stretch out that right foot, point and flex your toes. Now stretching your left leg, pointing and flexing those toes. You could have your right knee bent or just flat on the mat. You could stretch out that leg. The key here is that whichever leg is pointing to the sky, make sure it's straight. Now we're going to come to the reclined pigeon pose, also called the figure 4. You're crossing one ankle over the opposite knee, pulling your legs towards your chest to stretch your hips and glutes. So if you have your right knee bent, you're stretching the left leg over the right knee. If your left knee is bent, you're stretching your right leg over your left knee, above the left knee. You're interlacing those fingers underneath your thighs. And finally, we're coming to a seated position and prayer pose. We're going to end with a prayer pose. Hands at your heart in prayer, taking a moment of gratitude for this practice today. Namaste.